Hello and welcome to Separate Bathroom.
No, hang on.
What?
I was wondering if you were going to do that. Hang on. Cue the new music, please. Hello and welcome to The Heart of It. My name's Ali Daddo.
I'm Cam Daddo.
We would like to acknowledge the Gadigal people of the Eora Nation, the traditional custodians of this land, and pay our respects to the elders both past and present.
This is exciting.
I know.
It's been a few months in the making. We've decided to take the leap from the shower, the baths and sinks, and join you in the main house, fresh as a daisy.
Exactly. Fresh as a mountain stream.
Yeah, factory fresh.
We are. We're like toothpaste. We're tingly and fresh.
Yeah, bright-eyed and freshy-tailed.
Oh, look, just like a healthy relationship, things grow and change, right?
Right.
And here we are. We're getting to the heart of it.
After, I don't know, several hundred episodes in the bathroom.
Yeah. We began podcasting like 5 years ago.
It was 5 years ago.
Oh, that's wild, isn't it? And our intention was always to just sort of set the record straight about our relationship, if anyone needed to know.
Well,
But
in our words, though, right?
Yeah,
because
exactly.
there were people writing their version of it, so...
Yeah. And we wanted to talk to guests also really about how they made their relationships work. That was our curiosity. And then maybe we could learn something and you could all learn something.
That's right. I mean, we had there was no time frame. There was no agenda. We kept our expectations pretty low about who would actually listen. And the fact that we're still here is a testament to you. So thank you for that.
Yes, very much so.
Yeah.
And now, well, we've listened and evidently you still want to listen too. So thank you. And onwards we go.
Onwards we go. So we're just as interested as ever in stories, be it relationships or I don't know, simply stories about life, and getting to the heart of what makes relationships and people unique and special. So we haven't been in the studio for a while.
I know. Had a nice break.
Yeah, so what's going on? Just let's give a little update.
Well, I know what happened with you over the summer. It wasn't exactly the best holiday, I guess.
No,
you
well,
could say for you.
summer was quiet. I spent some time in Sydney's Westmead Hilton.
Well, that is actually the incredible Westmead Hospital.
Yeah,
Those of you who don't know.
Big shout out to the staff, the doctors, nurses, caterers.
That was
food.
me. I was the caterer. Are you shouting at me?
I am. Because, look, hospitals are not renowned for great food.
No, and that's okay. They've got a lot of other more important things to do.
Well, I guess it's just providing nutrition to get better. It doesn't taste as not a premium. But so Ali would visit me and she brought those cherries. Yeah. Summer cherries. That kept me going for a couple of days.
But truly the doctors and nurses were just all-round care of you. I am super appreciative
Me too.
well.
So, look, in any case, I am sincerely on the mend, albeit with some extra bits and bobs in my gizzards. We might go into that down the road.
Yep.
How to welcome a stent episode.
Yeah, there you go. Or multiple stents.
What about you?
I had
Big news.
I'm finally able to talk about a new TV show that I am doing for Foxtel that I am incredibly honoured to be a small part of. It's really a story.
A small part? You're hosting it, honey.
Yeah, I know. But really the stories are about these families that I'll be talking to. It's called Gen Well. And it's really about the holistic way for families, generational families, from babies to great-grandmothers and great-grandfathers as well, how we stay well. And there's the different modalities that we can use to stay well. And it's really, really beautiful. It's also very heart-driven. So it's very, very excited to be a part of it.
So when do you start shooting?
That is later in the year.
Okay.
Yeah.
And it comes on to Foxtel.
Comes to Foxtel.
Binge, was it?
Yeah, June, I think it comes on.
Yep.
June, July. Yep. Yeah.
Brilliant. Well, we've rebranded. We are the heart of it. It's a brand new year, 2025. We're still going to be talking about relationships and couples and...
Absolutely. And we've always been about the heart of the relationship, and now we're just going to be, maybe digging a little deeper and seeing what else couples have got to say. We've got some amazing people coming up throughout the year. We've actually got repeat offenders.
Yeah.
Mitch Tambo and his gorgeous wife, Lele.
Oh, lovely.
Love those two.
Okay.
Casey Barnes,
Country singer.
And
That's great.
And his wife, Michelle.
Yep.
One of our favourite ladies who works at Nova.
Rachel Corbett.
Yeah.
She's amazing.
Yep,
So,
she's got her own podcast.
okay.
Yeah,
Is this about being a single mum?
Exactly.
Okay.
That'll be a ripper.
Okay.
And just also we've got Sarah Pascoe and her husband Steen. So that's also going to be a great chat.
Brilliant. Well, here's where I think we should start.
Yeah.
So given that we are exploring relationships to the heart of it,
Yes.
I won't say it again. We've got it, right?
I'm sure we will. But that's
Here's
okay.
something we can check out, right? It's an online lifestyle platform called
Oh.
Rest Less.
Yeah.
Rest Less. It's an English one, I think. 10 game-changing dating strategies
Oh. So this
for
is if you're single.
2025.
This is a single one, is it? Or if it's already if you're dating?
Well, it could be whatever. But if you're
Okay.
into dating,
Yeah.
then here's some game-changing dating strategies for 2025. I mean, I think given that we're in the first quarter of the year,
Yep.
it's probably a perfect time to throw out any old and outdated habits. Try
Okay.
some fresh, new strategies like
I
we're
love
doing.
that. One of my best friends is looking for love. So
Is that right?
Absolutely.
Okay,
She's
well-
always looking for tips.
Okay, so 10 ideas in this article
Yep.
for ways you can mix things up this year, whether you're looking for love online or out in the real world.
Love it.
So you've got this list in front of you too.
I do now.
Okay,
Yeah.
great. Okay, so I'll do the first one.
Yep.
Ask your friends to choose your dates.
Yes. Oh, I would be really good at that.
Your friends to choose who you go on dates with. They could basically be unpaid matchmakers and suggest the right people for you.
Yeah.
You hand them the dating app and let them swipe on your behalf.
I wanted to do that when our daughter was on the app. She's no longer on the app. She's found love, though. I remember I wanted to choose just because I was fascinated by the whole thing. But like, I know who I think would be good for our girl,
Yeah, and you do.
and she's found him.
She's
So it's
found-
great.
She's found a good guy.
Oh, okay. So have you ever heard of the 3-3-3 rule?
No, I haven't, but I did a little dive
Yep.
into it, and apparently it was a TikToker came up with it.
Oh, really? Well, then it must be amazing.
Yeah.
Right?
3-3-3. That's what I do when I go to a casino. I put 3 on the roulette wheel 3 times, and then I walk
No, I
away.
did not know that.
That's if I ever go into a casino, how often I do that.
Yeah,
But
once
I
every
always
20
do
years.
3. Well, 3 times 3 times 3. you
Yeah.
know? So, but 3, and then if I got nothing after the third 3, I walk
Okay.
away. But I invariably actually do quite well with that one.
Yeah. Well, I like that. So after 3 dates,
Mm.
you decide whether you're attracted to each other. I think you do know within 3 dates.
Okay.
I think that's pretty clear. So there's not like a maybe I might be. It's like I'm in or I'm out.
Okay.
So if you're not, end it. I
All
like
right.
that.
Yep. And then what happens after 3 days?
Okay, so then 3 weeks,
Yeah.
you ask yourselves whether, okay, do I see a future with this person? And it's not that you necessarily need to be marriage ready, but just to know, is there potential?
Mm-hmm.
So, and if you do, you just carry on dating each other. And, but obviously in those 3 weeks, if you've had a red flag,
Yeah.
out, done,
Okay.
gone.
Right.
Okay, so then 3 months, the final 3.
Yeah.
So you decide if you're going to be exclusive and official. Will you go round with me?
All right. Or okay. Will you go?
You go round with me? Remember that?
Is that the Sydney way of doing it?
That was the Sydney way when
See,
I was
Melbourne
a kid.
was. Would you go with me?
Oh, no, it was go round with me when I was a kid. Instead of falling into like a non-committal no man's land where it's like,
Yeah.
I'm seeing other people. It's like, no, it's you, it's me, and no one else.
Okay.
And you become boyfriend and girlfriend or you're out.
You part ways.
Yeah.
Okay.
TikTok makes sense on that one.
I think
I don't mind it.
Well, it takes the umming and ahhing out of it. It's like,
Yeah.
no, we're going to reassess after
Kind of gives you a bit of a
3
plan
dates,
in a
3
way.
weeks, 3 months.
Yeah, yeah.
And if
like
it's not
it.
working after 3 months, see you later, buddy. Thanks. This one, number 3, I actually really like this. My father, as you know, my dad is huge on AI. He just can't believe
I know.
this whole thing. And he uses Chat GPT. So this is suggesting that how to use Chat GPT as your dating coach, right? So have you used it?
As a dating coach? No.
Have you used Chat GPT?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Okay. Well, put it in a prompt like this. Acting as a professional dating coach, ask me questions about my past relationships until you know my attachment style and ideal partner.
Oh,
Then
okay.
give me a 30-day plan of action to find that ideal partner.
Oh, that's quite detailed. So you'd have to input a lot of information.
I guess.
But that could actually be quite fun and quite illuminating, actually, because you're putting it down onto, you're writing about it. You might actually find something about yourself that you didn't even realize. But, sometimes when you verbalize something or write something down, and then what does it do? Then it gives you a
30-day breakdown of how
A
to
plan of action.
like a blueprint
Wow.
of what to do.
And then you input the 333 after that.
I guess.
Yeah.
There you go.
Okay.
There you go. And then you do number 4.
Now, number 4. So this is an interesting one. I think this is might be a little controversial. I kind of like this as like my best friend, she does have the heavy conversations early on, and I like that. She gets the stuff out early because then it just sort of gives that person an idea of who she is, where she's coming from, what her wants and needs are, and then you can either jump in from there. And so I do think openness is a real key, especially if you want marriage and commitment. So just sort of, spilling those beans. I mean, I'm not talking about absolutely everything. You don't want to scare the person away. But, But, if you're not searching for just a deeper connection, just, have at it. But I think being open from the start about what you're looking for and particularly being very vulnerable, what you're hoping for is a really good way to sort of screen out your incompatible people, you know?
Yeah. I like this one. Only searching for no strings sexual marathons with double jointed Marxists. Don't be afraid to put that up on your profile.
Yeah. And a lot of people do.
Right. Okay.
A lot of people do, which is cool.
All
Yeah.
Right. Okay. Number 5 is have sex at a different time.
Now, how did we jump there? We were having open conversations and being vulnerable, and we've gone to number 5, have sex at a different time.
Well, I'm
what?
thinking only searching for no string sexual marathons with double jointed Marxists. Those people have sex at a different time. So if you're used to having sex between 7 and 9 o'clock in the morning, do it in the afternoon.
Do it at 9:30.
Yeah, just pick a different time. Okay. All right.
Flirt. Number 6 is flirt with people everywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's great.
Well, I think it's how you do it. I think it's because that can also be very, very, could bring up a lot of trust issues if you're in a relationship and your partner starts flirting with the opposite sex in front of you. That would feel very. I would not like that.
Or it'd be kind of disrespectful. Would be disrespectful.
Yeah.
But what is
but
the?
They're talking about something different.
Yeah, I mean, it really comes down to what is your definition of flirting,
right?
As well,
right?
Because I think it goes into easy ways to be more flirty. And that is say hello to 5 new people every day, men, women, babies, dogs. Give a stranger a compliment about their clothing. Ask a barista's advice on what drink to order. Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, this to me, it's just opening conversations with people, and it's like an energetic flirting.
Yeah.
It's not so much, oh God, what does your husband look
sexual
like
innuendo flirting
with his clothes off?
Yeah.
Right.
Everyone asks me that, I tell you. Yeah, because
so disappointing, you say.
I just say, let me show you a photo, and they love it. Yeah, because the word flirt always, I don't know if it's for me just being female, it brings up a little bit of like, oh, she's such a flirt, like where it's a little bit of a negative thing, a little bit of a like, yeah. So, but this is kind of it's a different version of flirt. It's just about, it's more about
Yeah.
connecting with people. And I one of my, I've said this before on the podcast and to you, one of my favorite things is giving random strangers compliments. I love it.
See, that could be construed as some kind of flirting.
I guess.
Yeah.
I guess, yeah.
But it's fine. It does say here, the best flirts don't save their skills for people that they fancy. They interact with everyone. So why not try it for yourself in 2025?
Yeah.
You know, talk to as many people as you can on the bus, in the shops, at work, in the pub. Keep the conversations lighthearted, complimentary, and fun.
You know what else I like about that is it gets people lifting their faces out of their phones if you're talking to them as well.
Yeah.
Which is nice.
Yeah.
Okay, number 7. So this is if you are on the dating apps.
Yeah.
And this is, again, referencing my friend. She does this. She knows all the safety measures. So only communicate via dating apps until you meet. And that's a really good safety boundary.
All right.
Because you can chat on the dating apps. You don't necessarily have to take it off the dating apps until you feel ready and secure and feel like, yep, this is someone I can give my phone number to, or you know what I mean?
Yeah,
I think it's a good safety measure to have in place.
It's not only is it safer, but it's probably less satisfying, which means you'll both be more motivated to get together and have some FaceTime together.
Yeah.
As soon as possible. So when you talk about it being unsafe, when you start doing WhatsApp and texts and things like that, is that kind of catfishing?
Yeah.
To avoid that sort of stuff?
Yeah, it can make you really vulnerable to the romance scams that you do sadly hear about. And I'm going to say it's not, I was going to say it's a bit more of a female thing, but I don't necessarily is. I think men get scammed as well, you know, and there's you hear stories all the time, and it's devastating for those people thinking that they're in some real online relationship when you're talking to someone in Bolivia that's been doing this for 5 years for a living and getting money out of people.
Yeah, right.
So yeah, keep it safe.
Keep it safe.
Keep it safe.
Stay on the dating app until you meet.
Yeah.
Okay. Number 8, multi-date. The days of being exclusive with someone you just started dating are over, says this article. In 2025, consider committing to the idea of dating more than one person at a time till you're both sure how you feel.
Yeah.
Back to the 3-3-3 rule.
Now, that's an interesting one for me because I don't know if it's just a personality or a Scorpio thing, but I would never do that. If I'm dating someone, I'd only date that person. I couldn't imagine dating multiple people. Like it just would not work for me personally.
Right.
If it works for other people and it's not hurting anyone, go for it. But for me, I'm a one at a time person.
And I'd be hopeless because I'd forget their name.
You would. You'd call each other. You'd call her the wrong name. It wouldn't work.
Come on, Karen.
Remember when I told you that last week, Suze? Oh, no, that wasn't you.
That wasn't you, Suze.
That was Jenny.
Yeah, Angela.
Oh, no.
Oh, no. No, it wasn't Angela. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez.
Now, number 9, which kind of just sort of, it's a little bit of like state the obvious to us 50 and older
us
people.
33, us very, we've got so much skin in the game in the dating life after being married for 33 years.
Yeah, but I think it's just our age group as well. It's like have real life dates. So what's a real life date, you may be asking?
Go shopping?
Catch the train together?
Before a concert?
Yeah.
To a concert. See, that's funny. Fun, not funny, but going to a concert, getting the train to a concert.
Yeah.
I love that. Or a football game.
Yeah. Because everyone's in the same.
We're all traveling and you're all there building the anticipation and it's so good.
Yep. Cooking dinner together is a nice one.
Yeah. Make a long car journey. That's our thing.
Yep.
We've spent a lot of time.
Do some gardening. I mean, it's a little bit old lady, but you know, we both like gardening.
I love gardening.
I know you do. You've always liked gardening too. Like that's.
Can I tell you, listener, what I did over summer? Speaking dating.
Oh, I see what you. I know what you've done.
I got Marjoule dates from the grocery store, ate them, kept the seeds, wrapped them in wet paper towel, put them in a plastic bag for 3 weeks. They sprouted, and now I am growing date palms.
Yeah.
I've got 3 shoots.
Yeah.
3 seeds have come. I'm so excited.
It is very exciting.
Yeah, 2 avocados are
2
happening.
avocados are on their way.
Yep.
Yeah.
What else am I working on? Oh, you don't know about this one.
Oh.
We had lunch at the Oaks in Neutral Bay in Sydney.
Yeah.
I found some acorns on the ground.
Yeah. Are you going to grow an acorn tree? I mean,
Or
an oak tree.
Thank you. Yes.
You just need to go out there and sing that Paul Kelly song.
Which one?
From Little Things.
Oh,
Big
from Little Things, Big Things Grow.
Yeah.
Of course, why not?
It'll even grow faster.
That'll bloody grow the tree faster.
Right.
It'll spring to life.
Absolutely.
So there you go. Do some gardening. Grow some dates on your date.
All right, last one, number 10.
Oh, God. Go no contact with exes.
Yeah.
Right. So when in a relationship with someone, we become almost addicted to their presence. That's one of the reasons why breakups are so difficult. Our body and brain are going through withdrawal from the chemicals we released around our partner.
That's interesting, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what does no contact mean?
Well, also that sort of withdrawal is sometimes when I think people act out of character. You know, I think sometimes people get a little bit nutty when they've had a really hard breakup and they do things that they would never think that they would do. You know, they might do a little bit of stalking. They might call them 3 a.m. when they're drunk, like just to hear their voice, or do you know what I mean?
A bit
Follow
of Lady
them
Antebellum. Need you now.
just like it's just we're kind of looking for a little bit of a fix sometimes.
Right.
So that can be
Wow.
not so good for our mental health if we're stuck in that kind of addiction.
So
you know?
2025, if you've broken up with someone, no contact.
Yeah.
Move on.
So it's like
as hard as that is.
delete all the old voicemails and voice notes, delete them from social media.
Yeah. Don't go scrolling for them in social media.
Yeah. Don't wear any of the clothes they left in your house.
God.
Don't be sniffing the shirt.
Oh, wow. No asking mutual friends about them.
Yeah. Or trying to avoid bumping into them. I used to do that with this well before you, my love.
Thank you, sweetheart.
This ex-boyfriend of mine. I used to try to show up wherever I thought he was going to be. I was so heartbroken.
And did you ever see him?
Yeah, I did. Sometimes it made no difference whatsoever. No difference. Yeah.
All right. Well, there you go. 10 tips about dating from a couple that have not been on the scene in over 30 years.
Take it from us.
We are off and running.
You just went straight to the heart of it, honey. There you go.
I did.
It's really great to be with you again in 2025. As we mentioned, we have some fantastic guests. We are going to be getting to the heart of it, of course, with all of the couples and experts as well, I'm sure, that we'll be having on the show.
There you go. Catch up with you next time on The Heart of It.